another Friday. What? Friday night. Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday. I don't even know. What day is today? Which truck is in the garage today? As you know, he was already replacing the motor on Lunch Money. He has since then pulled another motor. Now we have La Boricua in the garage. This is the truck we're working on today. This thing has been sitting in the driveway or parked on the street the longest time. It has a flat tire. It is getting no love. He is going to start working on pulling the engine and eventually replace the new one. Also, he did get adapters for his wiring harness that he swore up and down was not gonna work. I suggested the adapters not even knowing if it's a thing. He didn't want to admit that I might be right. However, he found them $25, all kinds of adapters. Now the wiring harness is gonna work, so let's go find him in the garage. What a change of scenery. Different truck in the garage now.
It's time to get going on this one. So we're just gonna pull this stuff out.
Last time when we pulled the engine out of the other one, it took a couple hours. Is this a lot smaller?
Yeah, this is just a little 6-cylinder. We're gonna take that out and add 2 more cylinders
I
onto
meant,
the
is
truck.
the engine bay smaller than the other one?
Oh yeah, it's a lot tighter.
Because last time you were sitting in the engine bay.
This is definitely a lot tighter.
Is this gonna be easier than when you were doing the OBS?
I don't know, I never, like I said, we're gonna have to
Learn as we go?
I mean, a Chevy motor doesn't belong in here. This is a Ford. It's gonna be a tight one.
It's gonna be a learning experience for you.
Definitely, because I don't know what the fuck is all of this. But we're gonna do it and figure it out as we go.
Well, I have my chair and my heater.
This is gonna be a fun one. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna figure it out.
Oh God.
Let's get it. Let's do it.
One of us has to know what we're doing here.
Start tearing it down. We're gonna try to make this motor look as stock as possible, so it could look like it belongs in there.
You're gonna make the Chevy motor look as stock as possible to go inside the Ford?
Yeah.
Okay, I can get down with that.
Hope for the best, I guess. You know? Let's get started and move along for the ride.
I don't know if anybody else can relate to this. Let me know. This is like my favorite Friday night or like my favorite weekend. Sitting in the garage, hanging out. I don't do much other than help push the trucks, but I just sit here, hang out while he's doing his deal. It's so comforting. It's so relaxing. Like I'm doing my own little thing. He's doing his own little thing, but we're here together. And this is what I mean where I always say I just like to be in his presence. I like to be around him even if I'm not very helpful, which I can't even say that. Am I really not helpful? Because I changed the whole front end of this truck by myself. I mean, I had assistance, I had adult supervision. I changed this whole front end because when we got it, this grill was black. Eventually we are gonna sand it, prime it, paint it so everything matches or whatever, but I changed this whole thing by myself. Huh, babe?
What was that?
The front end.
Yes.
So I do things, but mostly he does things. I just like to watch the things. I just like to watch the things. I just like to be here. I don't know. I guess I don't see that many people who hang out and do these things together. Oh, want to talk about the, the adventure that we had when we had to buy the, hold on, don't tell me what it is. Don't tell me what it is. Hold on. Oh, an impact gun. Impact gun, right?
Yes.
Impact gun. Ooh. See? Told you I learned things here. We had to go buy an impact gun. Now, I don't know about things like this. I don't know about tools, but what we came to find out, or I came to find out at least, is you cannot buy these things with batteries or with a charger. So this thing was like a few $100 just the tool by itself. How you feel about that?
I just hope it works because this is fucking $400 worth.
A little bit broker now.
The bank account is hurting right now.
Then on top of it, if you want a battery and a charger, you're paying a couple extra $100? I don't know. And then on top of it, the people helping us at Home Depot, no offense, but they're women. I'm sorry, but they had no clue what they're talking about. And I mentioned that to him. I was like, see, that's what happens when you got women working in a hardware store. He's like, well, the men are much better. I was like, damn it, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we're figuring it out.
Several $100s later with an impact gun. What did you just call that bag?
My tweaker bag.
Oh, that's a normal thing? Like you didn't just make that up right now?
No, it's tweakers have these bags for when they're doing their tweaker shit.
I have never in my life.
But since I don't have access to my
toolbox.
toolbox, I have it all in a little tweaker bag, and I have to work out of it. So.
And you know what's funny is I always say when we need something, this guy literally goes into the garage and he pulls something out like it's a bag of tricks. Whole time it was a tweaker bag. I had no idea.
Well, I'm not a tweaker.
Did you get it from a tweaker?
No, it's just one of those. What you got? I mean, too much.
That may or may not be a tweaker bag.
The thing is that I put some tools away. We figure it out as we go.
We figure it out as we go. I know I figure it out as we go. No, you know what? You figure it out as we go too, because sometimes like, dude, you're so smart. That's crazy that you know that. Then he'll be silent for a second. Then he's like, yeah, I'm just trying to impress you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, what? It sounded good. It sounded good. It's working. It's working.
So we're gonna get this little engine that could out of here, just like we did with the other one. Mind you, the other one had a really good motor. This time I'm gonna wear gloves. You can tie to my fucking
Knuckles?
knuckles and shit be all fucked up.
I feel like I definitely learn as we go in here, even though a lot of times I'm just sitting, you know. Which, you know what? I'm not even going to say a lot of the times I'm sitting, because the amount of times that I've helped push these trucks, we just had to play musical chairs right now. We pushed the gray truck out of the driveway, pushed it off to the side, and then pushed this one into it. And I had to push it with the big body boy.
The next morning.
If you were part of our live last night, you would know that we were on TikTok live for like 8 hours in the garage. It was such a good time. We were having such a good time with all of our viewers. He pulled the whole engine out of the motor. I'll show you right now of La Boricua. And man, it took forever, but we were having a good time. We had a lot of people. We had people on our live that was watching for like 4.5 hours. Did get the engine pulled. I'll show you that in a minute. He's trying to situate the garage right now, and then we're gonna go sit back out there again. He wants to get the new motor in there and the tranny. We ended up going to Harbor Freight, returned the engine stand, picked up some more tools. Not that he needed them. They were like wrenches, sockets, because he cannot get to his toolbox. It is so packed in there. The trucks and the side-by-sides, as you know, we were working with minimal space. He was like, I'm just gonna buy more of these. And I was like, well, if that is going to save you frustration, let's do it. And see, this is the problem that I have, okay? This is the problem that I have. I never get to be around when the job gets done. What happened?
That thing fit like a glove.
So it's in there.
It is officially.
You see what I'm talking about? I walk away for 2 seconds. You didn't even tell me that you were close.
I didn't even know I was close.
This is my complaint. Have you ever seen those TikToks when people are like, my ick about you is... I don't think he knows the trend. My ick is that you never let me be here for these things. I'm either at work or you just are silent. I'm like, hey, let me know. He doesn't let me know.
I gotta figure out how to put these fucking bolts in there.
But it's in there.
Dude, that fucking motor is in there.
You're badass.
A motor that has no business
being in there.
It's in there.
You're a cool guy. You're a cool guy. Good job.
Damn, dude. I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it right now.
How do you feel about it?
I'm fucking stoked. This Lobo's gonna have a fucking 5.3 in it. No question about it.
Even I'm excited.